So all week long, I've been reviewing 7-Cup Plus food processors. We started with KitchenAid, we did the Cuisinart Pro Classic, the Cuisinart Modern and Sleek design, and the Ninja Professional food processor. This one is a 9-cup. These were all offered in a range of prices, and they all had different features. We made tabbouleh salad, we sliced cucumbers, we shredded cabbage, and we even made pretzels. So now I'm going to go through each one. We'll talk about the results of what we made, and I'm gonna go through the pros and cons of each and let you know by the end of this video what I think you should invest in your kitchen if you're looking for a mid-sized food processor. The KitchenAid food processor is currently $89.95 on Amazon. It comes with one grating blade and a reversible slicing blade. So that's a nice feature because it's a 2-in-1 blade for storage. It also comes with a standard single chopping blade. The base has a pretty good weight to it. It wouldn't require suction cups to stay put while you're using the device, so that is good. And also it's not super heavy, so if you're pulling it off of a shelf, it wouldn't feel dangerous. The latch feature here makes it pretty secure and easy to use, and it has a simple seal and no lips or grooves, so it's easy to clean. The feeder tube has a tube for adding liquids, and it also has a removable rectangular shape as well. So you can get larger pieces of produce in here when you're using the machine. The lid is removable as well, so this is easy to remove to clean. Inside is a stem that you can also remove for the blade, and that stem would be used for the grating blade as well. The slicing feature did a pretty good job with the cucumbers. It was pretty consistent, almost comparable to a mandolin. The cabbage feature, however, I wasn't super impressed with. It was a mush. Let's give this a test again, making a tabbouleh salad, but using the pulse feature to see if it's comparable to the other food processors. So there were some pieces of parsley and some chunks of cucumber and tomato that were in the mix, but overall you still get definition and texture. I will say though that I didn't really enjoy using the pulse feature on this. The Cuisinart Pro Classic was my favorite so far, and we'll move on to reviewing that one next. The Cuisinart Pro Classic is $169.95 currently on Amazon. It comes with a feeder tube lid. It comes with a separate lid that you would use for the chopping blade. You get a slicing blade with one size slice, and you get a grating blade. And this is the stem that you'll use to place this into the food processor to use. Now, this one was a little bit complicated to figure out at first, and once you get the hang of it, it's okay, but there's a lot of things going on with this. You do have a locking feature here that will lock the feeder tube in place. I'm not exactly sure why this would be necessary. I guess if you're taking the lid off and doing this, it locks it in place, but you have to make sure this is not in because that'll fall out. The lids require a 45-degree to lock it in place. There's a button here that you'll push to release this part. I'm not entirely sure why they offer a button for that, because this doesn't work if this is not in place. For the base, you turn this on a 45 as well to release it. The button on this was my most favorite feature between all of the food processors. I just feel like it's a good size, it's good, easy to grip, and easy to use. So when you're using the grating feature, it was a little bit confusing to figure out how to place the stem onto the disc, I would say. But once you get the hang of it, it's pretty easy to use. There's a button here to release the pin, and you will place this in the grooves and give it a turn, and that'll lock it in place. So overall, when I made the tabbouleh salad, it did a really good job. It gave a nice even chop, and I was really impressed with the quality of that. The slicing feature worked well. I actually just dropped the cucumber in, and it automatically cut them pretty evenly. The shredding feature I wasn't so impressed with. I got a mush. I didn't get any delineation, no shreds or anything like that. Overall, this machine works really well. It has a good sturdy base to it, which I like. However, there's a lot of pieces going on here and a lot of difficult to clean pieces as well. And also this feeder tube on the top, it has a very skinny opening here, so it makes it almost impossible to clean. You would definitely need to use your dishwasher to clean this properly, so that I would say is a downside. This is Cuisinart's 7-Cup Modern and Sleek design. This one goes for $79.95 currently on Amazon. This one comes with 2 blades, so you get a coarse and a finer grate and slice with this, and you get a storage piece for your chopping blade. The lid here has a push button component and a groove on the back here, so you'll lift that to remove it. The chopping blade is easy to install. The base is a turn and release, and this one is a little bit challenging to turn to get off. And the weight of it is not as weighty as the Pro Classic, so it kind of wants to move with you. I did like that this one has a nice opening on the top. It's a good low profile design, but wider. So when you're adding ingredients in like we did for the tabbouleh salad, it was really really easy to sort of just throw it in, not have to sort of reorganize everything to fit it. This one has an on button, an off, and the off is also your pulse button. We got a really nice consistency for the tabbouleh salad. The cabbage as well gave us some texture, and it wasn't just an overall mush. It wasn't super consistent, but it still offered a little bit of delineation there. The slicing feature worked really well. It was comparable to a mandolin, and it was nice to have two different sizes that you could choose from. The feeding tube on the top was a simple design, so there isn't a lot of nooks and crannies that you have to worry about cleaning. There is a little bit of an opening here and a seal that you do need to take out over time to clean. So overall, I was pretty impressed with this food processor. I honestly didn't expect it to work that great because it was the cheapest of all of the food processors that I reviewed. The Ninja Professional 9-cup food processor is $99.95 currently on Amazon. It comes with one blade and slicer, and it has a double chopper blade, and it came with a dough blade. So we made pretzels with this, and it was really interesting to see how it worked. And I will say that it worked really well. So that's an extra feature that you get above and beyond any of the other food processors that I reviewed. The lid is easy to remove. You just simply press this button and you turn it on a 45. It has a really good grip, so you do have to kind of give it a pull. The feeder tube is a simple design here. It's an opening where you can fit larger pieces of produce. That's important. The base here is easy to remove as well. You just turn it on that 45 again and remove it. It also has a suction cup at the bottom to anchor it on. It is a lighter machine, so it needs those suction cups, otherwise this thing will move around. It has an auto IQ feature, so there's a chop, puree, dough, and disc feature. These will have preset functions for each of its tasks. If you want to do something manual, you'll hit the lower high button, and that will just rotate the disc or the chopping blade continuously. And then you have your pulse button here. So overall, this did a great job with the tabbouleh salad. I did not like the slicing mechanism. I didn't feel like that worked very well. And the grater was not that great either. There was a combination of mush, shreds, and chunks. So overall, if you like that dough feature, if you just need basic shredding and slicing, and you're not too concerned about consistency, this would be okay for you. The 9-cup capacity is obviously nice as well, but otherwise for chopping and things like that, this did the trick. So depending on what you're using your food processor for, this could work for you. But if you want something that's a little bit more meticulous, a little bit more professional grade, I wouldn't invest in the Ninja. Okay, after reviewing all 4 of these food processors, I'll let you know which one I would pick. They all range in price, and sometimes we think if we pay more, we must be getting the best food processor. Well, in this case, it wasn't necessarily true. This one is $89.95 on Amazon. This goes for $169.95. This was $79.95, and this was $99.95. So which one do you think was the best? You probably thought the Pro Classic would offer you the best features. Well, it did a good job chopping my tabbouleh salad. It also did a really good job slicing the cucumbers because the feeder tube, which is restricted in that tubular shape, held it in place and gave you a nice even slice. However, the grating feature for the cabbage gave us a mush consistency. So this was a fail in that regard. I did enjoy the pulse feature the most and the way that you use the lever here, but there are a lot of things to clean and a lot of buttons to push, and it was a little bit complicated to use. But once you get the hang of it, if you do want to invest in something that's most expensive, the weight of the base is nice. However, the overall efficiency I found was mediocre. Now, after we gave the Tabbouleh Test a fair chance using the pulse feature on the KitchenAid, I thought that maybe it would be comparable to the others. However, it was better because it did give a nice texture to the salad. There were chunks of parsley, cucumber, and tomato left. Overall, it did a mediocre job. I also didn't really enjoy using the pulse feature. I found that it wasn't really great to use. The cleanability on this is pretty nice. However, your lid comes straight off like this, and there's no inner lip to clean around. So that part was nice. And the feeder tube is a simple design as well. So overall, for $89.95, this did an okay job. The Ninja Professional was really interesting. This is a 9-cup capacity. All of these are 7. Going for $99.95, it has a clean design for the feeder tube and the lid, so it's easy to clean. I really enjoyed using the dough feature. That was kind of fun to use, and it worked really well. So this is nice to have the extra feature for. However, I don't think it did a very good job shredding the cabbage. You had a combination of mush, shred, and chunks, and it did a really bad job job slicing the cucumber. It sort of just pulled it and it got diagonal slices and it was all over the place. So far this one was good for chopping, and it was nice to use the dough feature. If you're not looking for something that's super consistent and professional grade, then this could be an option for you. The Auto IQ feature that they offer is a nice feature to have, but I feel like it's a little bit overly designed. I would prefer using something more manual. The winner, in my opinion, was this Cuisinart Modern and Sleek design. It's their basic model. It's a 7-cup. It goes for $79.95 currently. I didn't expect this to be the top winner in this regard, but it comes with 2 blades. So you have an option between a finer grate and slice and a more coarse grate and slice. So that was nice. And also it has a open feeder tube, so you don't have to cut the produce into small pieces like you do on this one. The overall consistency for the chop on the tabbouleh salad, the slice of the cucumber, and the grate of the cabbage was really good. You got some nice shredded pieces there and some definition. So this produced a quality that you could use for salads at a dinner party and feel comfortable with. So overall, this is my pick at $79.95. If you are willing to invest in more, the base on this is really nice, but you do have to give yourself some time on the learning curve on how to use this product well. Thank you for tuning in to OnToReviews. I hope this review was helpful for you. Please check out the playlist below. You can see each individual food processor reviewed and see the results of all of our tests. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Our goal is to take products, test them in a real kitchen so we can help you make informed decisions for your kitchen, find products that you're going to use and love for a long time, curb returns, and your time invested in researching this because we're going to do it for you. Stay tuned and we'll see you soon.